Good morning, everybody. With Centennial and Central boys basketball set to take center stage later tonight. Yesterday, it was all about the girls, with several games around the area canceled due to snow. Not even the inclement weather could stop the Chargers and Maroons from squaring off. A pretty nice crowd on hand at Centennial High School, coming out in the bad weather to check out this rivalry game. And early on, off the miss by Corey Bilger, Zyla Brumette with the putback. And the Chargers, they would lead this one 17-5 after the first quarter. Then for Central sophomore Cindy Sheehan with the miss, but a good job following it off by senior captain Cheyenne Hedrington. But Central wouldn't have much to celebrate on this night. Centennial coach Susan Thomas would watch her team outscore the Maroons 17-0 in the second quarter for a 34-5 halftime lead. Then late in the game, nice move down low by Chelsea Cross for the bucket. Centennial goes on to win this one over Central by a final score of 59-31.
I was really proud of the way the girls came out. They came out with a lot of intensity early in the game, and in a rival game, you know, sometimes you have a tendency to get too excited, but I thought we had a very poised performance and a great defensive performance in the first half. We just talked all week about really being a solid five-person team defensively and giving a lot of help and pressuring the ball. We really provided a lot of ball pressure tonight, which created some turnovers for us, so we were able to get more offensive possessions.
And turning our attention to the Illini, Brandon Paul's 43-point explosion the other night is the talk of the town. But just how big of a victory was it for the Fighting Illini? Illinois' upset of 5th-ranked Ohio State moves them into second place in the Big Ten and 15-3 overall on the year. In a conference with 3 top 10 teams, Michigan State, Indiana, and Ohio State, Illinois is making it known that they believe they belong right there at the top. And with Brandon Paul's big performance in the win over the Buckeyes, Bruce Weber, well, he said it reminded him of a certain Denver Broncos quarterback.
Oh, there's no doubt. It was a Tebow moment for Brandon. There's no doubt about that. And, you know, it was a special game. And, you know, just like their overtime touchdown pass, Brandon had the couple big shots down the stretch, which broke their back and, you know, gave us a chance for a huge win.
It's just a huge win for us. You know, we slipped up at Purdue, didn't play with any emotion. You know, we've had a couple other rough games. You know, crowd booing us and you know, whatever. But you know, we keep fighting. There's no doubt about that. You know, this is a different team. You know, we listen to coach, and you know, we fight for each other. But like I said, this is definitely a big confidence booster. You know, got to go on the road and get a big win at Penn State. You know, they're a solid team. There's no doubt about that. And, you know, hopefully we can steal one on the road.
And if the Big Ten has taught you one thing this season, it's that anything can happen on any given night. Minnesota looking for their first conference win of the season at number 8, Indiana. Rodney Williams there, yes, and a foul. And late in the game, the Hoosiers trying to respond. It's Matt Roth for 3, cutting the Gophers' lead to 2. Then Cody Zeller drives the baseline, bucket and a foul. But Minnesota clinging on to a lead in this game late. Indiana down by 3 points here. And it would be Christian Watford looking for the tie on the 3. His shot off the mark. However, the Gophers miss both free throw attempts, giving Indiana one last chance. The inbounds pass way off the mark. And Minnesota holds on to pull off the major upset, beating 8th-ranked Indiana 77-74. And Bo Ryan and the Badgers in desperate need of a Big Ten win as they travel to Purdue. Wisconsin hitting from downtown. It's Mike Bruzewitz. Then Josh Gasser makes another 3 from straight away. And then finally it's Ben Brust getting the pass and hitting the long 3. Wisconsin with 5 threes in the first half. And they would take a big early lead. But the Boilermakers battle back. It's Teron Johnson who hits the 3. However, too much Wisconsin in this one. Ryan Evans in the post. He'll lay it in here. Wisconsin wins 67-62 over Purdue, snapping the Boilermakers' 26-game home winning streak. And one final score for you in the NHL. The Chicago Blackhawks beat the slumping Minnesota Wild 5-2. And of course, we'll be back later tonight with a whole new edition of Fast Break 15, recapping all of your favorite high school hoops teams in the region. That's it for sports. Have a great day, everybody.